There's lots of us.
There's lots of us. That's a good start. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the new setup. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this camera setup. I don't really know where to position it, so I'll put it over there for now just to try. And then we can always shift this around a little bit. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone joining. Hello, all. It's quite on time there. That motion light, by the way, was me. That was me that set that off. I forgot I hadn't turned, I put a cat ball underneath the desk towards the corner. There's also one on top of the desk towards that corner. And I'd actually forgot to turn that one on, so I just tripped that motion light. So that was just me, guys. Evening, Ben. Evening, everyone. Hello, Charlotte, Agnes. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is okay. What we thinking? What we thinking of this new setup? It feels... Something's happening over here, by the way. There's a noise. It feels massive up here. It feels absolutely huge. Hello, Lucy. It's different, isn't it? It's different. It gives us a completely different angle. Very nice. It's very nice. Thanks. Mirror? Yes, there is a mirror. Do you like the mirror? You can show yourself in it if you like. You can show yourself in it. That's what it's there for. Well, it is Kim, and I've even got myself a little camping chair. Oh, hello. Okay, we're starting early with the lights. Thank you. Is that you playing with Frida? You've been doing that since I've been up here. In fact, nothing has gone off other than her light constantly. That's interesting. Do you like Frida? I know. Look at me being more comfortable rather than being on the floor. Hello, Irish Nikki. I know. I'm sat in a chair and it's pink. I love it. I love it. Is someone playing with the lights? Who have we got playing with the lights, please? I've already warned you, but I'm going to warn you again. I do have some questions. Hi, Jackie. I do have some questions again for you tonight. I'm not sure if tonight we're going to deal with the same person that we were dealing with last time, and if not, that's absolutely fine. Now, I've got to say, there's a little bit of movement behind me right now, but I'm going to try and play devil's advocate a little bit and say, you know yourself, I've recently just moved all of these boxes to a different location, some of which are stacked upon each other to give us more room up here. So, yes, that could be... I knocked. I didn't hear you knock. I heard you move something. It's confusing as the camera has flipped. Oh, I understand. So the top one is... well, that's just giving you a different side profile, isn't it? Yeah, so like if something moves in the boxes, yes, that could absolutely be paranormal, but we also have to take into consideration that it also could be that it's still sort of settling, if that makes sense. But, you know, we're going to take it as it comes. As I've been sat here, there's been a lot of movement up here and a lot of noise, mainly from that wall. And I don't know how this has happened, but I swept everything. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, is this because we're talking about the wall? Is this because we're talking about the wall? Because as I was just about to say, this whole area has been swept. And as I was sat here, maybe like 20 minutes ago or so, there was a noise from the wall. And there is now a rubble on the desk. It's happening again. What the fuck? Can you do that again for me? Something making a noise over here. Okay, hello Dumbo. Hello Dumbo. Who's making a noise over here, please? Who's making a noise over here? It's all of the all of the like cementy stuff. Also, that motion light isn't going off. So
we settled here.
We settled here. Well, I don't know if I am glad you have, but if you have, then I hope you like your new space. But I can hear you touching something on this wall because you've made all the rubble hit the desk, and that desk was completely empty. Thank you for stepping away from that light. That desk was completely empty, and there's now rubble on there. Did I figure... What the fuck was that? There is like movement all around me right now. There is literal movement all around me. Did I figure out what the writing says on the wall? Well, so the red writing coming down in red says break, B-R-E-A-K, but there's so many different ones everywhere. I've never seen someone's loft wall quite like it. Like, there's markings everywhere, there's different letters, there's an arrow. That come from that corner. Is somebody tapping, please? Is there somebody tapping? This is so weird. I feel like the energy's changed up here, and I don't know what it is, but it feels so friggin' different. And right now, I don't feel sick. I don't feel like it's a bad vibe or anything like that. Right?
Danger.
Oh, no, there we go, danger. I was just saying I didn't feel like it was a bad feeling. I was literally just saying it doesn't feel bad up here. So, as you know, I found, the fortune cookie thing. So, what you find inside of a fortune cookie, I've left on that desk. I also found a fossil. I have no idea, but the fossil is underneath the desk near the cat ball. So whatever I found near this wall has been kept near this wall. I've not moved anything. I've kept them towards the wall. Evening. Yeah, you can sense it. Evening, Kay. Yeah, Sophie, I did. So the fortune cookie, I mean, you know what? Like, could that have been in a box of my stuff? Maybe. I don't know. I can't prove it wasn't. Do I remember holding on to a fortune cookie slip? No. But I wouldn't dismiss it. But it was found not in a box. It was found at the back of the wall. So there was loads of large planks of wood that were let. There's like a tapping noise over towards Frida. There was loads of large planks of wood that were underneath that desk. So when I moved all the boxes, I moved all the planks of wood over to that corner, and the fortune cookie slip was behind that wood. Now, that's like an old wardrobe or something that's been here forever, I imagine. So like that doesn't belong to me. So I'm assuming.
My name is Frank.
My name is Frank. There we bloody go. Well, there we bloody go, Frank. Okay, Frank, I'm going to add you. So I'm assuming it's nothing to do with me, and the fossil was literally found in this corner, which I think one of the first lives that I did. Hi, Frank. Everyone say hello to Frank. Just making his presence known. We haven't forgot about you, son. But yeah, one of the first lives I did, I remember walking over there and I kept saying that it looks like there's something in the corner, but I didn't know if it was like insulation from the loft, but it wasn't. It was a fossil. So the fossil is over there with the cat ball. Hello, Frank. Everyone's saying hello, Frank. Let's add Frank to the name list this evening. Frank. Now, Frank. That's a motorbike outside, guys. If you just heard a roar or anything like that, that's outside noise. Frank. That was a bang, I think, on the desk. Frank, have you just knocked on that desk?
We fight the darkness.
We fight the darkness. Danger is here and Frank. Yeah, where have we heard that before, Treasure? Where have we heard that before? Okay, so whether I'm talking to Frank right now,
I will follow you.
I will follow you. You bloody well won't. You bloody well won't. I'm putting an end to this following business. Now, I'm happy with you being up here. I'm happy with you using this space. I'm happy communicating with you up here. You do not follow me. Do you understand, Frank? That's me putting you in your place right now. Thanks, Kim. Okay. So whether I'm talking to Frank right now or whether I'm talking to somebody else who's maybe around us, do you like that I've moved the boxes? Do you like that I've opened up that back wall for you?
Gladys.
Gladys? Gladys? That's an old name. Gladys. Let's add Gladys to the name chart. Do you know what? I'm starting to take up here so seriously. I'm actually seriously Myself? Who's myself? Gladys or Frank? I'm seriously contemplating making like a mind map. Maybe not on the wall, because I feel like we need to keep that open. Cora, welcome to the Superfan Club. Anyone watching on the outside, by the way, you can join. You are welcome to. You will get access to this type of stuff and an amazing group chat with an amazing group of people. That's enough promo. Let's get into it. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing a like a mind map. So like anything that we are 100% sure on, i.e. Frank, we put him on the wall. So we build up a wall of everything, you know, like police station style. And if we learn anything about Frank, we can have like a spider diagram. Something's just moved right in front of my foot. But we can have, thanks Lisa, we can have like a spider diagram and we can, you know, get some confirmation. So Frank, were you in the war? Were you the soldier? And if we keep getting them repeated confirmations and them responses, we can add that to his chart. So we can start to build up almost like a character portfolio. Human. I'm human, I think. Some may challenge that, but I feel like I am human. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Thanks, Sophie. I'll drop you some details in a bit. You can come and join the Superfan group chat because we are so invested in this. And I think we'll start designing this mind map together. Would I sleep up there one night, Kat? Oh, I think in winter, no. I cannot express to you guys how cold it is up here. It is so cold, and then when we get them temperature drops, it just gets even colder. Like I'm sat up here right now in a jumper and another jumper with a t-shirt underneath and a fleece. I also have 2 pairs of socks on. Right, shall we get some questions asked? Shall we reset these lights as well, just so that we can try and get some confirmation on the lights too? I'm going to put that on the laptop and hope I don't... If it was me, I would not sleep up there. Well, funny enough, Charlotte, I have literally just bought a heater for the office. However, it's really noisy, and I feel like if I was to put a heater up here, I think it would like act as noise contamination. So like you guys would very much just hear that heater constantly. By the way, there's a priest. Yes, okay, so I'm sorry about that little jump scare everyone maybe got. I forgot that that REM pod's turned on. So yes, it does. If it's activated, it does. What the fuck was that?
They buried me over there.
Oh, stop it! I'm pointing at the fucking wall. You can't say that. They buried me over there. There was like a bang first. I pointed to the wall and Spirit Talker said, they buried me over there. We've been like, so anyone who's new here, anyone who's come to join the Superfan Club, we've been having a discussion because we think something or someone is buried in the wall. So the psychic medium told me to look for something in the wall. Something's there and I will find it. And she said it's like writing, maybe a note or a letter. Now, I was literally on the phone to her yesterday for a good hour. And she said to me, she said, I don't know whether maybe I was picking up that there was writing on the wall. And I said, maybe. And I said, but I did find a fortune cookie note. So she was laughing. And she said, just keep looking, Sarah, because you never know. So we've convinced ourselves that the evil spirit in here is Frank. And Frank has potentially unalived somebody and buried them under the house or in the wall. I don't know. Dumbo, I'm just going to twist your light off, son. Jesus, that's been like really manipulated, that light. I can always tell if it takes me a lot of twisting to put it back. Okay. Right. Cursed? Absolutely not. There's no curse in here. There's no curse in here, my son. You might think that there is, but there isn't. What if Frank is the one that buried, not the evil spirit? I mean, it's a possibility. Maybe that's what... Is her light just instantly come back on? Okay. Do you not like... Oh, by the way, I've just realised the bottom camera, guys, you can see my shadow in the corner. So if you're thinking you can see something, I didn't realise, that is definitely my shadow, okay? EMF, yeah, EMF is spiking as well. How weird. How weird. There is a car outside, by the way. Thanks, Ruth. I'm trying my best to hold on here. You know, I don't feel a danger. I don't.
Drain.
Drain? Drain? What the fuck is that noise? There is a car outside right now, so it's hard. But it's like something keeps touching the wall. And I think it's creating little bits of...
Hear the footsteps.
Fuck off. I can hear the footsteps. I can hear the footsteps. It's like something... I heard... That was like... That did sound like footsteps. That corner. I'm just going to sit like quiet for a few seconds, just if I can hear something weird is happening on this wall and I don't know what it is.
Evelyn.
Evelyn? We had that name before. Evelyn. I feel like he's telling you where to go. Frank, can I ask you a question, please? And it might sound very, very personal, okay? But we need to build up a little bit of trust because I have got no intentions of harming you. And I think you're maybe a little bit misunderstood. And I'm only asking questions because if I can try and help in any sort of way, I will. Did you die in this house? Can you see this? Guys, something is like playing with the wall. I'm going to ask that question again and I'm just going to go quiet to see if you guys can hear this, okay? Frank, did you die in this house? Can you touch that wall for me?
Gladys.
Gladys? Again? There's like tapping. Yeah, it is tapping, but it's coming from the wall. But every now and then, a little bit of like, there's like loose cement on the top of some of these bricks because it goes up in steps up the chimney breast. There's like a little bit of concrete across the brickwork. And when I'm hearing like tapping and stuff like that, there's like a follow-up noise, what I think is the concrete hitting the desk. But that shouldn't be moving. Why would that be happening?
Black eyes.
Black eyes? Black eyes? Gladys times by 2. Could Gladys be the woman? I mean, she could be. Maybe they are trapped behind. Sounds like little bits of brick falling. That's
Mistake.
Mistake? Who's had a mistake? Was your death a mistake? That was the wall again. Was your death an accident? Frank, if this is who I'm talking to, can you make yourself known, please, and come and stand at the side of me? That will set off this motion light here and will indicate that you are definitely talking to me, please. We could have a proper conversation. Is there a body in this house? Is there remains of a body?
Julia.
Julia? We're getting a lot of names tonight. Yeah, please say, who put the treasure box in? Thanks, guys. Interference again? Is there? Is there interference? Ta for the coins. Thanks for the coins. George's balloon is so still tonight. It has been the whole time I've been here. The whole time I've been up here tonight, that has been absolutely still. I would like it to move, preferably, but I also like that it's still because it proves a point that when it moves, it shouldn't be moving in that way, if you know what I'm saying. Because, you know, I naturally try to look for these things anyway, and with balloons, it's hard. Balloons naturally move, they naturally rotate, they naturally do things. But that balloon is absolutely still. You can see healing. Flomster, how do we pronounce that? Flomster, welcome to the Superfan Club. I will learn how to pronounce that. Flumster. Who's playing with the wall, please? Who's playing with the wall? Do we have a Gladys here? Do we have a Gladys in this house? I just heard like a knock. Is that because we're talking about the name?
I'm upset.
I'm upset? Who's upset? Is it Gladys? What's flashing in my pocket? Shouldn't be anything. Shouldn't be anything flashing in my pocket. I don't have a pocket here. I don't know. I have a lighter in this pocket that I've lit the candles with, but it shouldn't be flashing. That's weird. I see what you mean. It's like on my wrist, isn't it?
Edna.
Edna? Edna? How strange. I don't know what's causing that to flash. Maybe it is to do with the laptop screen. I've got it at the side of me tonight on purpose, just in case we have any issues, because last time we were getting loads of problems. It's the reflection of the laptop. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, as long as we know. Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect. Okay, Edna. I feel like we've had that name before. We get a lot of E names. Edna. Edna, I'm trying to understand who the lady is in this house. And I feel like you maybe don't communicate, or maybe you've never communicated with anyone since you went over to the other side. But you're able to communicate with me. Is that something that you maybe want to do? That candle on the back wall's like really, like it keeps like really. Hate? What do you hate? What do you hate? Oh, thanks, Kim. You're a star, a little legend. Thank you. What is it that you hate? I feel like there is a lot of hate in this house, isn't there? There's a lot of negativity. There doesn't need to be.
West.
West. What's west? Are you showing me a location? Are you trying to point me in the west direction? Would you like to come and set Dumbo's light back off, please, since we've left Frida's on? We like a paranormal party up here, paranormal rave when we get all the lights on. I did put, thank you, Nikki. Thanks, Shell. I did put the, there's a dog barking outside. I did put the My Little Pony on, but honestly, she will not shut up. I don't know what it is. I can't get her to, like, stop. I can try again, but I just can't seem to get her to stop. Let's do you like the My Little Pony? Little Pinkie Pie.
What's in your hand?
What's in my hand? Right now is a telephone. I like to call this a telephonic intercom system. This might look very, very different to what you potentially remember to be a telephone. Do you know what a telephone is? Would you know what a telephone is? Maybe you didn't know what a telephone is. Baby? Baby? Who you calling baby? Is that because I'm in the corner? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Move your legs. Your joggers are showing a male face. It's scary. Sorry about that. That was just a little bit of banter, Frank. Okay, I know sometimes you get a bit angry at me. Okay, but I have a sense of humour. Okay, and I'm a big believer that if we have a sense of humour and we like to laugh in our life right now, then just because we move on to the other side, why do we have to be serious? You know, Frank, I reckon you did find some things funny. Probably not a lot. And I'm probably not your cup of tea as such. But that's okay, we can still laugh together. Screenshotted it. What was it? Top camera with 3 candles on is quite bright. Do you want me to shut one of the candles off? Whatever that foot was literally has just knocked concrete off onto the desk. Is there someone banging on this wall that I'm pointing at, please? If I point at the wall in front of me, is that where you are? Is that where you maybe pick up the most energy?
You are appreciated.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad about that. You were also appreciated. You make a lot of the old lady next door. Imagine Oblivion. Imagine if the little old lady next door is like ramming against that wall. I'm going to shut off one of these. Let's have a look at the live. Let's have a look how bright these are. That's just me.
Door slammed.
Door slammed. Let's blow that candle out. Let's blow that candle out for now. Hopefully that'll what if she's watching the live? Well, then tell her she can become a super fan. She's extremely old. I very much doubt she's even got a mobile phone, if I'm honest. Yeah, no problem. No problem. If that's better, then that's perfect. It's just a learning curve. It's getting us used to this new layout, to be honest. Right, anyway, back to the questions, because I haven't been a gobshite. I'm sorry. Now, I've got a big question here, and I would like to ask any spirits, any people, maybe you don't know you're a spirit, any energy to come forward and communicate with me right now. The writing that is on the wall, is that what you wanted me to find? Is the writing on that back?
A demon here.
A demon here? No. No, not allowed. I'm sorry. Not allowed. Not in this house. Is the writing on that wall, on that brick wall, is that what you've been trying to show me? Jesus, there's a lot of cars outside today. Why isn't no one in bed? Is there something else that I will find up here? Is there something that you want me to find? Cut that out, Frankie boy. I know. I think he's just pretending anyway. I think he's just giving it the Billy Big Bollocks, to be honest. Isn't that right, Frank? Or maybe you are? Frank, do you see yourself to be a little bit demonic? I've put the wind chimes, by the way, above the mirror. Don't know if I announced that, in case you see anything weird above the mirror. There is, that's where the wind chime is. I put it like as far towards the wall I could possibly get it. EMF's just hit red there, by the way. EMF's just...
No get out.
No get out? That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Do you want me to find you, Frank? Or anyone, for that matter? Do you want me to find you? Yeah, Nikki, tell him. The flashing dots. Where are we looking? Flashing on a top camera. So there should only really be anything that should be flashing should be either glow from the candle, Frida's light is going off, and the EVP on the floor keeps moving. It's like 12 dots. I can't see that on my screen. Oh yeah, the dots. What bloody dots? Oh yeah.
Don't go.
Don't go. You've just told me to get out. You can't tell me to get out and then say don't go. That's very mixed signals. That's mixed signals and that's not very nice. Okay, you like it when I challenge you. Do you like a challenge? Are you used to women being quite confrontational? You're probably not, are you? You're probably not. I can see the dots as well. Is that only just started? He is bipolar. It's Feisty Frank. Feisty Frank, that's what I'm going to start calling you. That's your little nickname. I'm going to say, ow, Feisty Frank, are you about? Would anyone like to come and play with this balloon? Even if we still maybe have George. Is George even George? Because this is a big fat question mark.
We're moving around.
We're moving around. Show me then. Make a noise where you are, please. Make a noise if you're moving around, then show me, please.
Mess.
Mess. Is that you making a mess on the desk? Because this was all nicely swept and now it's full of concrete dust. Is that what you're referring to? Do you like it messy? Turn off Frida's necklace to see if it's that, Sarah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. It could be. That's just me setting off the motion light. Let's see if that stops. It's going to be hard now because I've set that off, but let's just see if that actually stops.
The woman scares me.
The woman scares me? The woman scares me? That woman scares me. I'm going to move this other REM pod so I may set this off, guys. Plague? Plague? Just because every time... Oh, Frida's light's back on. Frida's light's back on. Every time I go near, I'm setting off this box and it's terrifying and loud. So I think what we'll do is we'll maybe move this. Now, if that goes off in that corner, I am going to be terrified because I am so drawn to this corner. It's unbelievable. So drawn to this corner and I don't know what it is. I feel like when we've done the previous lives, we've always...
I'm an angel.
I'm an angel. You're an angel or are you a demon? Because you can't pick and choose what you are. Or do we have both? Do we have both? Because they're very mixed messages as well. Maybe she's really called Gladys. Maybe she is. Okay. Frida is a nightmare. She won't stop. Actually, he can Sarah, he's a modern spirit. It was a necklace. Oh, okay. It was a necklace. Yeah, I just heard a bang as well. Maybe they get some energy from the white socket in that corner. Maybe they do. When I was talking to there we go, light again, light again. Every time I turn that light off, it's just going to keep getting put on. If you could use the rods and ask if the woman is bad energy, we can do. I don't mind doing that. Lights are still on the floor. It's like grid lights, not the necklace. Okay. I don't know what could be causing that. Let's ask the rods. Is your grid light thing on? It is.
Go up.
What did that say? Go up. Go up. I can't get any higher than I already am. I can't get any higher than I already am. I'm going to angle this light that I've got over here, this red light I have. I'm going to try and angle it a little bit differently to see if it makes any difference to you guys and to see if it makes a difference to the... Oh, have I just put that in front of the... Oh, it's because I'm stood in front of the camera, Sarah, you bloody idiot. I'm like, what's in front of the camera? We're getting lagging on that top camera. Why is it stopped like that? That's weird. Guys, what is the top camera doing? Why has it gone really like laggy?
Julia.
Julia? Again? Julia? Okay, who's Julia? Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Can you guys hear me and see me okay right now? I'm just going to reset this camera. Can't see any lights on the floor. Just resetting the camera as we speak. Bottom camera, sound good. Slightly bend. Slightly behind mirror again. Bottom camera's fine. Top is laggy.
The little girl likes you.
The little girl likes you. The camera's gone. We've lost the top camera. Why is it doing this? I don't know why it's doing this. The last few times, this is exactly what we've had. We're getting a lot of people saying there's a lot of interference. Oh, there we go. We're getting people saying that there's interference, and then we go from that to all of a sudden we've got loads of lag on the camera. Just as I went over to it. The tapping that you guys can hear is coming from the loft hatch, by the way. I can hear that too. But it's coming. So where I've positioned the iPhone is over in that corner where the loft hatch is. Which is quite weird. So you're going to be able to hear things slightly amplified to what I can. Light's gone from the floor now. Perfect. Perfect. How strange is that? So, okay, let me grab the dowsing rod and we can ask the woman. I think we need to ask, is her name Gladys? Is she even? What the fuck was that? It's starting to rain as well, so I can hear rain, by the way, guys. If I can hear it, you might be able to hear it, but I just heard like a really loud sort of, what sounded like a drag, like a dragon noise. That's just weird. Static. Swore I heard a voice in it. People said that last time, you know. People said when we were getting a lot of static, if I stand here with the rods, can you see me okay? Can you see the rods in that? Whoa, the rod's moving already. The rod's that left rod has just swung all the way back to the wall. Okay, top camera's lagging. Okay. I might have to start going just full screen. We might have to start going full screen. Okay, so I am specifically wanting to communicate with the female spirit in this house, please. Okay, I know you're moving the rods, but can we ask some questions first? Please? I am specifically wanting to communicate with the female spirit in this house. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to ask a question. If the answer to the question is yes, I would like you to cross over the rods. That was fucking behind me. That was directly behind me. Cross over the rods for yes, please. If the answer is no, we're going to bring the rods out, okay? You're going to swing the rods out. Okay. So camera's back on now. That's weird, isn't it? Right, let me get these still. Okay. Is the lady in this house known as Gladys? Is the lady... Okay. We're one rod swung out. Okay. Is the woman in this house nice? Can you answer that question for me, please? Is the woman in this house a nice spirit? That was literally at the side of me. Thank you for making noises for us, but you're not moving these rods. Do you think you could... Okay, thank you. Okay. Can't see rods because of your jumper, so you might have to tell us if they're moving. My apologies. We got no response on that question there, but there was a thud. Something has just thrown something at me. Cat ball's gone. Something has literally just thrown something at me. Oh my god, my fucking heart rate. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not very nice. That's not very nice to be throwing things at me, please. What the fuck was that? Something? I can't see what it was, but something has just thrown at me. It was like a stone or something. Ooh, wowsies. Okay. Yeah, it was from that corner. Someone has literally just flung something at me from that corner. Did you hear that? Did you physically hear that? Under the table is a cat ball and the fossil. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I will not accept that sort of behaviour in here. I told you that I'm not going to harm you. I do not expect that back, please. I'm happy to communicate with you. I'm happy to talk with you. But you do not throw things at me. We've never had anything... Now, there's something weird happening right now, and I don't know if I've ever experienced this right now. Welcome, Soph. I don't know if I've ever experienced this before. Normally, I'll say to you there's a temperature drop. My hand feels very hot. My hand feels extremely hot right now. Warm. Seriously, there's talking with it, is there? I just needed a minute there. I'm okay, I'm alright. Alright, I just needed a minute. I feel like whoever that was didn't appreciate the dousing session that we maybe just did there. I don't know what it was. I don't know if someone was trying to deterrent us. I don't know if it's because we were specifically asking for the lady. I don't know. Is that someone? Is that the lady that we've just experienced? Or is that someone getting angry because we are trying to communicate with this lady? Because I feel like every time we try and channel this woman or get her to communicate with us, something stands in the way. But why? Shouldn't turn your back to that corner. I don't think I'm going to from now on, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to. That did not like that at all. And to be honest, face by the candle. Heard footsteps just before that happened, so loud in headphones. Oh wow, really? I can't wait to watch this back. Honestly, I cannot wait to watch this back tonight. I have never ever had anything thrown at me in any investigation. Never ever ever. And I have been to some crazy places and I have never ever had anything thrown at me. I've seen things being physically moved. I've seen things being I'm getting something in the... Oh my God. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I literally just seen something out in the corner of my eye, so I pointed in the corner because something just drew my attention, and then right on cue, something set the motion right off. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I heard something, but I literally... Something's moving around me right now. Something's moving around me right now. Can you show yourself, please? Instead of throwing stones at me, can you show yourself, please? Make yourself known. Step forward and make yourself known, please. Are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to frighten me? Is this fun for you? That was weird. That motion light went off and right on cue there was a tap over in that corner where the black balloon is, where the helium balloon is in the candle. Are you trying to scare me? See, I feel a change in the energy again. However, I didn't feel like this at the start of the night. I didn't feel like this at all. Oh, Danny and Luna, Danny and Luna, are you in the group chat? Are you in the group chat? Because I did put it in there. Your shadow. Oh, I know, I'm so sorry about the shadow. Maybe I should sit the other side. I was just trying to give myself a change of scenery, but actually after tonight's episode, I think I need to be as far away from that corner as I... Okay, thank you. Okay. You don't want me in that corner, do you? You don't want me anywhere near that corner, do you? In fact, every time I get close to that corner or turn my back on that corner, something tends to happen. Even when I'm talking about the corner. What is in the corner? Who is in the corner? This is so weird. This is so weird tonight. Yeah, of course you can. Anyone who's joined a superfan, you automatically, what I do is when the live's finished, I'll send you a link where you can get in. Okay. It is definitely a different atmosphere. I totally agree. The spirit box has gone absolute. Oh, the spirit box has gone off. What the fuck? The spirit box had completely stopped. I've turned it back on. I'm not in the group either. Okay, I'll sort that out for you. I will sort that out for you. I'll drop you. In fact, if you are a super fan and you've not got the link for the chat, please can you drop me an inbox and I'll sort it for you, please, ASAP. There's definitely something in that corner they don't. Ginger. They don't want you to be near it. Honestly, think that woman is a bad energy. That was a wall again. Is the woman the problem in this house? Is it the woman who is the problem in this house, please? Is she negative? Is she a bad spirit?
Vanished.
Vanished? What's vanished? I think so. Frank is just scared of women. Maybe he is. Is Joan a threat to Frank? Is Joan a threat to Frank? Guys, can you hear anything? Because I can hear tapping. I just heard tapping on the ladders. You're at the side of the ladders. I'm going to be leaving here in a few minutes. Your time pretty much is up. Whoever is up here. And when I blow out that last candle...
Where are my children?
Where are my children? I don't know. Where are your children? Keep here talking in the static. This is what people were saying on the last one. The shadow is me. We've got a spike in the EMF. The shadow is me. So the shadow, are you talking about the shadow underneath the mirror? Unfortunately, that is my shadow. So I think I'm going to sit the other way around on the next live. Wall again. Once I blow that last candle out, that means you do not have permission to come with me. You do not have permission to follow me around this house. This vibe's changed, guys, up here. This guy has I can feel it. I feel that sickness again. Every time we get like a negative energy, someone's just literally moved in front of me. Every time we get a negative energy feeling up here, I feel sick. I also feel a bit headachy. If that is spirit, if that's someone putting that on. Real? Yes, I think you are very real. If you're putting that headache feeling on me, can you take that off, please? I appreciate you showing me, but can you take that off now? Can you remove that headache? Yeah, me too, Jackie. Me too, Adam. I do. It's like you know, like when you're really anxious, maybe you've got like an interview or you're going somewhere that you meet people that you've never met before and you've got that really sickly, anxious feeling in your stomach. That's how I feel. And I feel like whoever it is putting that onto me. Well, I'm going to call this a night, guys, because... Good morrow. That's a random thing to say. I'm going to call this a night because I want to do like a shutdown session in here. I think it's important tonight. I'm going to go in the shower and I'm going to go and heavily sage myself and the bedroom because, yeah,